Hello, my dear students. A warm welcome. The Portrait of a Lady by Khushwant Singh, Part 4. We have already completed 3 parts. In first part, we have done introduction and summary. Second and third part was explanation. So, are you ready? Very good. So let us start. First of all, reading. When my parents were comfortably settled in the city, they sent for us. That was a turning point in our friendship. Although we shared the same room, my grandmother no longer came to school with me. I used to go to an English school in a motor bus. There were no dogs in the streets, and she took to feeding sparrows in the courtyard of our city house. Courtyard means veranda. So, in these lines, the author is telling here, when his parents got settled in the city, they called the author and his grandmother. That was the turning point of his friendship with his grandmother. They shared the same room, but she no longer would give him company to his school. He started going to an English medium school, and a motor bus would come to pick and drop him. There were no dogs in the streets whom she could feed as she did in the village. So she started feeding sparrows in the veranda of their house. Next paragraph. As the years rolled by, we saw less of each other. For some time she continued to wake me up and get me ready for school. When I came back, she would ask me what the teacher had taught me. I would tell her English words and little things of Western science and learning. The law of gravity, Archimedes' principle, the world being round, etc. This made her unhappy. She could not help me with my lessons. She did not believe in the things they taught us at the English school and was distressed that there was no teaching about God and the scriptures. One day, I announced that we were being given music lessons. She was very disturbed. To her, music had lived association. It was the monopoly of harlots and beggars and not meant for gentle folk. She said nothing, but her silence meant disapproval. She rarely talked to me after that. Years rolled by means time passed. Distressed means suffer from extremely sorrow, anxiety or pain. Lewd association means indecent or obscene. Harlots are prostitutes and gentlefolk means people of noble birth. Now explanation. As the years passed in the city, their interaction reduced. Grandmother and grandson's interaction reduced. For some time she continued to wake him up and would get him ready for school. She would ask him what he had learned in school that day. The scientific terminology of English words made her unhappy. As she did not know the language, she could not help him with the lessons. As his new school never taught him about God and religious scriptures, this made her sad. She did not approve of such an education. When she came to know that he was getting music lessons, it disturbed her. According to her, music was indecent and it was an art for the beggars and prostitutes and not for those belonging to decent families. She did not like that he learned music, so she stopped talking to him. Next paragraph. When I went up to university, I was given a room of my own. The common link of friendship was snapped. My grandmother accepted her seclusion with resignation. She rarely left her spinning wheel to talk to anyone. From sunrise to sunset, she sat by her wheel, spinning and reciting prayers. Only in the afternoon she relaxed for a while to feed the sparrows. While she sat in the veranda, breaking the bread into little bits, hundreds of little birds collected round her, creating a veritable bedlam of chirruping. Some came and perched on her legs, others on her shoulders, some even sat on her head. She smiled but never shooed them away. It used to be the happiest half hour of the day for her. The difficult words are given: snapped, seclusion, accepted her seclusion with resignation, spinning wheel, veritable bedlam, chirruping, perched and shoot. You can read the meanings, and now it's time for explanation. As the author went to university, he had a room of his own. The common link of his friendship with his grandmother that they had when they shared the same room was now completely changed. His friendship with her ended. She became more private and spent her whole day spinning wheel. From sunrise to sunset, she would sit and silently recite her prayers. In the afternoon, she used to feed sparrows in the veranda. Breaking the bread into small pieces, she would feed hundreds of birds. The birds would gather around her. Some sat near her, some on her legs, some on her shoulders, and few on her head. She never shooed them, but always smiled. She was the happiest in that half an hour during the whole day. Shoot here means to make a person or animal go away by shouting or light-hearted scolding. So she was happy in their company. Okay, thank you for watching part 4. Watch my next video for the next part of this chapter.